Welcome back to my channel. This video is the third part of our series on a science-informed response to a local issue. In the last video, we explored the scientific perspective of the issue, focusing on the biological and medical aspects of diabetes, including its causes, risk factors, and symptoms. The local issue we chose is the prevalence of diabetes and diabetes-related diseases in South Auckland communities. However, understanding this issue fully requires looking beyond the science. In this video, we'll explore another crucial perspective, the social perspective, which examines the cultural, economic, and lifestyle factors influencing diabetes in these communities. The social perspective examines how diabetes affects communities, families, and individuals in terms of lifestyle, healthcare access, cultural beliefs, socioeconomic factors, and public health policies. For example, in South Auckland, diabetes is more prevalent in certain ethnic groups, such as Maori and Pacifica communities, due to dietary habits, economic challenges, and limited healthcare access. Exploring government initiatives, community programs, or traditional knowledge systems related to diabetes prevention and management could also provide valuable insights. Other possible perspectives include the economic perspective, such as the financial burden of diabetes on individuals and the healthcare system. The cultural perspective, which includes traditional diets, beliefs, and healing practices related to diabetes. And the ethical perspective, such as issues around food marketing, healthcare inequality, and diabetes treatment access. Since this standard requires only one other perspective, we will focus on the social perspective of our selected issue. The social perspective explores how diabetes impacts communities, families, and individuals, considering factors such as lifestyle, access to healthcare, cultural beliefs, socioeconomic status, and public health policies. The social perspective on diabetes focuses on how societal factors, such as culture, socioeconomic status, education, and access to healthcare, affect the prevalence, management, and impact of diabetes in communities. In places like South Auckland, where diabetes rates are high, social determinants of health play a significant role. Let us look at some of the socioeconomic factors. 1. Limited access to affordable healthy food. In lower-income communities, financial constraints make it difficult for people to afford fresh, nutritious foods, such as fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. Instead, they often rely on cheaper, calorie-dense processed foods that are high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and refined carbohydrates. These foods are widely available at convenience stores and fast food restaurants, which tend to be more accessible than supermarkets selling fresh produce. As a result, poor dietary habits develop, increasing the risk of obesity and type 2 diabetes. Additionally, time constraints and demanding work schedules can lead families to choose quick, processed meals over home-cooked, healthier options. 2. Food deserts and their impact. A food desert is an area where people have limited access to affordable, fresh, and healthy food, often due to a lack of nearby grocery stores or supermarkets. In many low-income, urban and rural areas, fresh produce and whole foods are scarce, while fast food outlets and convenience stores dominate. This lack of access forces residents to consume more processed and unhealthy foods, contributing to poor nutrition and an increased risk of diabetes. In South Auckland, for example, many communities face challenges in accessing fresh food markets, making it difficult to maintain a balanced and healthy diet. This issue is further exacerbated when families do not have reliable transportation to travel to better stocked supermarkets. 3. Cultural influences on diet and lifestyle in Maori and Pacifica communities. Maori and Pacifica communities in South Auckland have traditionally consumed nutrient-rich whole foods sourced from their natural environments. However, modern lifestyles, and the increasing availability of processed foods have led to significant dietary changes that contribute to rising rates of type 2 diabetes. Historically, Maori diets were based on foods such as kumara, a source of complex carbohydrates that provided sustained energy, taro and fern roots, high in fiber and essential nutrients, fresh seafood such as fish, mussels, and crayfish that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and lean protein. Other protein sources, such as wild birds, including kereroo and muttonbird, are all part of their diet, and they ate these in moderation. Similarly, the Pacifica diet included taro, cassava, and breadfruit, sources of staple carbohydrates that were unprocessed and full of fiber. Fresh fish and coconut-based dishes, providing fats and essential nutrients. Tropical fruits like bananas, papaya, and guava are all rich in vitamins and fiber. These traditional diets were naturally high in fiber, lean protein, and healthy fats, helping to regulate blood sugar levels and prevent metabolic diseases like diabetes. With urbanization and economic pressures, traditional whole foods have been replaced with cheap calorie-dense, processed foods that are low in nutrients. Some key dietary shifts include white bread and processed cereals, replacing whole foods like taro and kamara, sugary drinks and fast food becoming dietary staples due to convenience and affordability. For example, many families rely on takeaways, such as fish and chips, burgers, or fried chicken, which are high in trans fats and refined carbohydrates. Canned meats, such as corned beef and instant noodles, are becoming common, particularly among low-income families. Due to their low cost and long shelf life, these foods are high in sodium and unhealthy fats, increasing the risk of obesity and diabetes. Soft drinks and fruit juices replace water and coconut water. Some popular fizzy drinks contain up to 10 teaspoons of sugar per can, significantly contributing to weight gain and insulin resistance. Another factor contributing to diabetes risk is portion sizes, which have increased over time. Traditional feasts, such as those in Maori Hangi and Pacifica Omu, involved large quantities of food. But these were typically reserved for special occasions. Today, large portion sizes are common in daily meals, leading to excess calorie intake. Pacifica feasts, featuring large amounts of roast meats, coconut cream-based dishes, and desserts like panapopo or sweet coconut buns, contribute to excessive calorie consumption when eaten regularly. 4. Health literacy and awareness. Many people may not fully understand the risks of diabetes, symptoms, or the importance of early detection. Language barriers and low health literacy can prevent individuals from seeking medical help early. Some people rely more on traditional medicine rather than modern healthcare, delaying proper treatment. 5. Access to healthcare. Public hospitals, like Middlemore Hospital, struggle with overcapacity and high demand for dialysis and diabetes-related treatments. Limited access to GP specialists and diabetes education programs can make early prevention and management difficult. Social stigma around diabetes and lifestyle changes may discourage people from getting help. A social perspective on diabetes helps us understand why it is a complex issue beyond just biology, by addressing socioeconomic barriers, cultural influences, education, and healthcare access. Communities can work towards better prevention and management of type 2 diabetes. Thanks for watching this video. The social perspective on diabetes discussed here will help students complete their assessment. See you soon with another video on this issue. Until then, happy learning.